If only there was like some music here, some background music, that'd be great. I love that the first thing that people are going to see if we put up video is my horrible posture. GoB Radio on the air. Girls and booze in the house, Doug.
Frank is in the building.
And so how did we talk about this, Frank? So if you're hearing our voices, then nothing's changed for you. You see no difference. If you're watching a video, that means that we've decided to upload a video because we finally figured out how we're going to continue recording now that Frank has abandoned me here in New Jersey and moved to find...
This is a temporary fix until you move down.
All right, or that. Listen, I'll move tomorrow. Just find me a job.
You can do it yourself, you know. You have the resume.
Listen, we can't talk about this because I stress about this every single day. Like, what's the right adult decision? Do I move down to Florida just because I miss my best friend and leave a job that's paying me very well? Or do I stay at the job that's paying me very well and then wait for my friend to either move back or figure out some sort of life-altering $1 million scheme besides crime?
Ladies and gentlemen, you've already heard Doug is never coming down.
That's not true. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, anyway, Frank, here we are.
Yes, here we are.
We are. We're using a little. So if you're not watching video, we're using a little software here called Riverside as a way for us to kind of record. We can see each other's smiling faces. Frank with his pretty ring light on, preparing for his future in TikTok.
Wait, is this too bright? Now that I'm thinking about it, how's that? Is that better?
It's a little bit better.
Yeah, there you go.
You look less distorted, so that's good.
Yeah, I look less like I'm coming down from heaven or some shit, right?
I don't think that's ever going to have to be a concern for you. So here's a couple of things you're going to have to look for if you're watching the video. I'm obsessed with staring at myself, which is why I'm kind of looking off, because I can't make myself look into the camera. And looking at Frank, no.
You dick.
My posture is apparently terrible because I'm sitting forward into this fucking mic. Also, I didn't take care of myself this morning, as I told you, Frank. I haven't shaved in like 2 days.
That's good.
My hair is sticking out of every corner of this hat. Anyway. So, that's what we're up to. Big things.
I like that shirt, boy.
I think you have the shirt. Don't you have the shirt?
No, I have the one with the skeleton on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Monday Night Brewing. I was a big fan. Actually, we had fun there. It's a good time.
Yeah, we did. Absolutely. That is definitely a spot that I wouldn't mind going back to.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm never going back to Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, at some point in the future, if the traffic dies down and the infrastructure gets upgraded. And
I can't imagine.
There's a lot of variables that would have to happen for us to go back over there.
Yeah. The scenario for us to be in Atlanta, well, for me to be in Atlanta again, I can't even imagine it. That driving there, not the drive. Yeah. Please. What was I going to say? Oh, the drive there wasn't so bad. But holy Christ. Driving in Atlanta, I don't recommend it. If you can avoid it, don't do it.
Yeah, if you have like anxiety and, you came back from war and you have potentially PTSD, I would suggest you never go over there and drive at all.
Yeah. It's not even exactly. It was just that like traffic was everywhere. What was it, like 27 minutes? No matter where you tried to go, everything was 27 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 30. It was something ridiculous. Like I just got to go around the corner to the bagel shop, 27 minutes. You got to go down the street to the bar, 27 minutes, whatever the fuck it was. So.
Good times.
Yeah. Much better times than Tampa.
Very sure. Well, Tampa still had its issues as well.
That's why I was kind of waiting for a response to that, because the driving in Tampa is not so great either.
I think a lot of it had to do where we made our home base. Not that it would have mattered,
City?
considering meaning that we could have. Didn't really matter because we were going all over Tampa. It wasn't like going to Jersey and hitting Hackensack, Ghost Hawk, Bolero, all within like a 10, 15-minute range. Everything's pretty far away.
True. Although with better planning, we probably could have done that same sort of thing.
Why hasn't there been
like
like
when
an
we went to
area
St.
that
Petersburg?
says, I think there should be an area they just be like, let's make this like brewery row, where you just have all the breweries just agree to have their fucking location in the same little spot, so that you could just jump from one to the other and have a great fucking night.
Apparently they have that in Asheville, right? Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh, they do? Oh, I don't know. I've never been there.
I feel like that's what everybody says, that Asheville, North Carolina. Oh, please. Stop it.
What?
I'm the one that wants to go everywhere. You're always like, oh, I have a wife and a family and a job, and I can't just go anywhere anytime.
I work every weekend. I can't go this weekend.
You hear that? Can you hear Barley sneezing?
Oh, yeah. What does she got, a fucking Tinkerbell on her neck or something?
No, it's her fucking rabies collar, guy.
Rabies collar.
Yeah, that says she has rabies. No, that she's protected. Whatever. Yo, are you all right? What was I saying? Oh, I work every week. Yeah, but I'm much more like I can take off. All I really have to do is take off a Saturday. Because I'm off on Tuesdays. Monday is like a nothing day for me. I'm barely there. It's like a half day at best. So if I leave on a Saturday, or if I take off a Saturday, leave a Friday night, now it's like 4 days that we have.
Okay.
I think I'm seeing an illusion on my camera. It looks like there's like something hanging right here, but I guess it's not.
You should probably stiffen that arm there too,
Keep talking to me like that, Frank. It might happen.
Ow.
All right, Frank. In other news, I am sweating now.
Central air, baby.
Because I know. I don't know. I don't know. I can never figure out the air conditioning situation. See, you're in a place at least where it's hot all the time, so it's very easy for you to figure out. Here, it's like, well, it's warm in my apartment. Let me put on the AC. But the AC doesn't really do anything because it's like 40 degrees outside. And, I'm not going to open windows because,
You're a loser.
I'm an introvert, Frank. That's the creative. That's the good word for it. Introvert.
For wanting to open a window?
Yeah, because, you open the window, you got to hear everybody. People are talking. They can hear what I'm doing. I don't want all that.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm making it up as I go. I don't know. I don't understand me, Frank. I don't understand me. That is true. That is good. All right. Anything you want to talk about, Frank? You want to start drinking? People should know that as we record this, Frank made me get up at 9:30 in the morning and start fucking drinking beers.
This is how we do it. Think of it like if
awful.
you're on vacation. This is what you do on your vacation. You wake up.
This is
you
no
don't
vacation.
even brush your teeth, and you just start drinking beer and eating horrible food.
I can't not brush my teeth. That I can tell you.
It's a joke, buddy.
All right. Relax. So this is going to be kind of like a no structure kind of show.
Yeah.
Because obviously Frank and I are in two different locations, and we decided we wanted to record, and kind of were slaves to whatever we had in our fridges that we had the same. So this is morphed into an IPA Grab Bag show.
Chill.
Is the easiest way to describe it, because it's going to be 2 Treehouse beers and like 2 beers from Jersey. So.
And I'm not complaining at all.
And no beers from Florida. Thanks, Frank.
That's because someone over here was down here and refused to take anything back with him.
Refuse seems like a very strong word. First of all, what was I going to take back?
All the beers that you picked up while you were in Fort Myers that you brought over.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could have brought Fort Myers beers back.
Did you even take a corner store back with you from the other half collaboration?
No, you didn't offer me one.
You are a lying piece of shit.
Well, regardless, you didn't offer me one. I'm losing my hat here, too.
You're a mess. You're an absolute mess.
Fuck you, Frank. If you're doing this for the first time, you're following along from the Hopped Up Network, Riverside, this website apparently is going to post our Instagram account.
Yeah.
So maybe you found us in there. I don't know. Who cares? We are the Girls of Booze. Goddamn it. Welcome. GoB Radio. We have a little structure here we'd like to follow, which is 4 beers. 1 from each of us and 1 from a friend. No, I don't know. I forget how we used to say that. Anyway, It's 4 beers total. And then we put our heads together and kind of figure out what we thought was our favorite beer of the night. And one of these things, Frank, that I'm going to really hate about this new setup that we have here is that I can't spring bad beers of the night on you. That's annoying as fuck.
Fuck yourself.
Unless I can figure out a way to enlist members of your family to somehow I don't know how that would even work. But
You need a double screen. You have to back up the camera.
no, I mean
Have
like
multiple cameras.
if your wife comes up here and I give her a beer and like, hey, this is a brand new beer, just came out, it's good. You know, give it to Frank and tell him to hold on to it to the show.
Take 3 of those.
And then you open it up and surprise, it's from 2018.
That's kind of like the normal thing you do, bud. So
I know, but I'm trying to figure out how I can surprise you with a bad beer from miles away.
wow, what are you, dehydrated, bud? That's disgusting.
Just trying to prepare my body for what's about to happen, Frank.
You're gargling water. I haven't even had a glass of water
At
yet, so this will
nine
be my
to-
first.
Oh,
beverage.
it's just like being in Tampa with you because we didn't drink a drop of water, nor did we eat a bite of food pretty much the entire time.
No, we ate. Like at 12, we started. 1 o'clock.
Dude, there were like 2 days where we had breakfast and then didn't eat again
Yeah.
and drank
That's
the
your
entire
fault.
day. That's not my
It's
fault.
not my fault.
It is not my fault.
I can't drink when I eat, brr.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you. But I love. All right.
Oh shit!
You want to make the first pick, Frank?
I'm about to put my hand into my.
Oh, and listen. While you're putting your hand in your sack, I want to be 100% clear with everybody listening and everybody watching. I'm not fucking drinking full 4 beers.
Yes, he is.
There is no shot in heaven.
All right. I just grabbed whatever I could find. Oh, look at it. Snow it is, buddy.
Snow.
I swear to God, if this is a fucking stout, I'm gonna kill you. It's not.
No, there's no way.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, I have one of those.
Look at that.
So, first out of the hatchet here. First out of the hatchet. I don't think that's a thing. First out of the hatch is Snow from Treehouse Brewing. This is a wheat double IPA. What the fuck is a wheat double? Have we ever had a wheat double IPA?
We've had a wheat IPA.
Yeah. Have we?
Yeah, of course.
All right. I'll take your word for it. 1 pint can. This is very clearly the 1 pint can. Treehouse seems to have moved away from like just the silver cans with the sticker. Now every can has its own little little thing here. I'm guessing this is not going to be super new because why would they be producing a beer called Snow in spring?
Yeah.
We are excited that you are holding a delicious wheat double IPA from Treehouse Brewing Company, Snow. Snow is a singular member of the Treehouse family, featuring heavily wheated grist and immense kettle and dry hop doses of our favorite American hops. It explodes on the palate with rich tropical fruit, citrus, and mango characteristics balanced by a smooth, bready finish. It's everything we know and love about Treehouse double IPAs with a distinct twist. An IPA for winter.
Beautiful.
It is April 16th as we record this, by the way.
So this is going to be delicious.
This, I guess we'll see. I mean, listen. Keep cold, drink fresh. We did half of that equation. It's been kept cold.
Drink fresh is Doug's motto.
Fuck yourself.
Oh, man. It smells good, though, Doug. We might be okay.
It actually does smell good. Always a reminder, get that medicine in you. I'm not going to be able to judge, right?
That's pretty close. Yeah. Nah, you got to get more than that in there, bitch.
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. I'm dumping it. I'm pouring it in right now as we speak. I'm pouring it in. So, if you've ever had a Treehouse beer, it's what you expect, right? Hazy,
It's their staple. Yep.
orange,
Easy.
fruit juice looking, thick white head, one finger, one of my giant fingers anyway. Somebody once told me I had gangly appendages.
Gangly appendages.
I feel like it was a compliment, but I'm not 100% sure.
That is an awkward fucking thing.
It's like
This one
it's
is-
like a nicer way of saying like you got piano player fingers. What the fuck
Oh
you
my
trying to say to me, bitch?
This has a very mimosa look to it now.
It does, yeah.
And it's very carbonated. Mine is anyway.
You know, it smells like every time I go to Treehouse, the first thing you do is you get hit by this smell. And I've said this before, I think, on the show, but like, I want a candle that I can burn that smells like this.
Like the
fucking love it.
They would make a fucking killing.
Love it.
Because I would stack my fucking closet with the those candles.
You know, Treehouse has become this like merchandising monolith now, where they fucking sell everything. I'm surprised that they haven't put together like, you know, I don't know, I don't even know what that smell is. Like the hop smell candle.
Super citrusy, smells sweet as shit. This is like a Treehouse staple right here.
Literally, and that probably bleeds into other conversations you could have about beers from Treehouse and other places. Like, is this a different beer,
guys.
or is this the same beer when you put a new label on it? Like, how do we detect that this is a wheat IPA?
I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
Me either.
I'm not a scientist. They have their ways of doing things. I'll let them just fucking make good beer.
It smells like fruited candy or candied fruit, candied fruit, peach rings.
Peach rings. Get a slight mango hit in there.
I had this this mango. I think it's like a Spanish thing, but like mango or pineapple too. I've seen coated in like this shit, and then like, fuck, what's the name?
It's like it was like white sugar, like coated
No,
on the outside of a mango slice.
not at all. No. It looks more like pepper, like red pepper kind of stuff. Oh my god, I can picture the bottle.
Like tagine?
Yeah. It's like the white. It's got the white cap. Tagine.
Yeah, tagine.
Is it like a chili?
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently that's a whole big thing.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
There's a website where you can order candies that are like dipped in. What is it? Chamoy.
Oh.
What is that?
Chamoy. What is that?
Chamoy? I don't know.
How do you
Fucking
spell
Christ.
it, Doug?
Now we got to do this thing where I'm like,
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
I think it's no, because I want to, because
you want to be accurate.
Yeah, I want to be able to explain to you that this doesn't smell anything like that.
Got you.
Yeah, this stuff. Chamoy, Chamoy. This is doing you no good, by the way.
Yeah.
But
okay. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
It's a variety of savory sauces and condiments in Mexican cuisine made from pickled fruit.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
And then they sprinkled tagine on it. Tagine.
They used to sell those shits in like little bags, wrapped in like the wire that they use for bread.
Yeah, why not? Good times. Anyway, so this smells a little bit like that, minus the spice. Is kind of what I was going to say. Like super sweet, candied. Yeah, I know. We took a long.
I gotta give you a reference point.
We took a long trip to get there, Frank, but I think it was worth it. Worth it. I feel like his fucking mic is going to fall again.
Well, if you don't touch it as much and just leave it where it needs to be, you'll be fine.
I don't know what to do with my hands, Frank. I got to do something. All right. Did I have a button? No, never mind.
No. Taste in. That's a Treehouse beer.
Sure is. A little bite, little tiny bite on it.
Yeah.
That some of the Treehouse beers don't have. Maybe that comes from the wheat. Maybe we found the wheat.
Definitely is bready. You know, it reminds me a little bit like a Tired Hands beer.
Oh, that's a good call. It's a very good call. I'm not getting the same flour sensation in the back of my head. And again, baking flour, not like a flour I picked in my garden. I'm not getting that same feeling.
It got some funk to it too, no? What percentage was this? I don't recall if we 7.8.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, 7.8.
Yeah, definitely a little boozy. Definitely nice sweet tones to it.
Yeah, a little bit boozy. Seems boozier than it is.
Yeah. You're right there, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't want to burp into the mic because, we're gentlemen.
Oh. Are we going to talk about this fucking new glass that you have now that I don't? That shit is dope.
Literally arrived. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. Literally arrived 1 hour or a half hour or so before. I'm trying to block so you can't see the words on the back.
Next time, fill your beer all the way to the top and you can see the whole logo on there.
WGOB network with the mic.
Those came out nice.
And obviously, you always got to get that medicine in you. Yeah, I realized, we didn't, we have the GoB-TV glass, which we've pretty much retired. We should bring it back since we're going to record stuff now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the Girls of Booze glass. But, this is just the all-encompassing WGOB network glass.
I like it.
And I forget, there's a specific name for this type of glass. I forget now.
A pub
so let's pretend I didn't even bring it up. No, it's like a Thule or some shit. I forget what it's called.
Okay. This is good. Sweet aftertaste too. Yeah, it's a little aggressive, but it has like all those sweet tones that kind of mask the booziness on it. But the aftertaste is not bad. It is boozy though.
A little bit.
It tastes heavier than a 7.8.
It tastes like it smells. Yeah, it does taste a little heavier. It tastes like Yeah, go ahead. We're about to say the same thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, Doug's gonna be absolutely hammered by 11:30.
Complete waste of my day now. My whole day is ruined.
We're gonna finish recording and he's gonna stuff his face with some fucking takeout.
Oh no!
He's gonna order everything with a picture because that's what he normally does. He just starts. I don't know how such a thin man can go through a menu and be like, "There's a picture of this. I want that. A picture of this. I want that one." And still maintain a decent figure. Look at that.
Yeah, listen, I'm on a diet again.
Good.
I really let myself go for like a month. I had a rough month.
When I came back from the beach yesterday, I'm sorry to say that because I know you can't go to the beach yet over there in Jersey.
Yeah,
I realized I was
waiting
like,
for it.
I sat there and I don't know how many beers I fucking drank. Then I stuffed myself with like jerky, pizza, what else? Chips. And I'm sitting there like, why am I doing this to myself? Why? And then I'm gonna stop recording so that I could cut back on beer too.
Yeah, I think the recording has been the problem for you. We haven't recorded in like 2 months.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, any excuse will do.
Yeah. This is a solid offering, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. One of the things I hate most about you being down there is that, like, now, who the fuck am I going to go to the beach with now?
Oh, man. Poor Doug.
All those trips to the beach I'm going to miss out on.
Yeah.
I remember the days when, like, every summer, where, like, we'd get up, Sunday morning, we head over, we get some Bloody Marys on the beach, hang out, go in the water, catch a couple waves, boogie board action.
This is pure blasphemy speaking right here. This motherfucker would avoid the beach like a fucking plague.
Frank.
He's like, what am I going to do there? Look
do you
at my
see the skin tone, Frank?
You keep going to the skin.
I burn thinking about the sun.
Yeah, that's a bullshit excuse. You could put umbrellas up, tents, you could put sunblock. They got like SPF 4000 for people like you. Trust me, you'll be fine.
Think about what you're saying, though. Like,
let me ask you a question then.
You can build a structure. You can keep your clothes on and build a structure. Yeah, you know what else I can do that? In my home place and not go to the beach. I want to be in a structure fully dressed anyway.
Yeah, but you don't get to be in that ambiance. People half naked, drinking beer, getting in the water, talking shit.
Listen, I'm not going to touch that one. I'm going to leave that one.
He's like, I could go to TikTok on that for that.
Well, that is also true. The internet is a wonderful place. I can see half naked people anytime I want.
Yeah, just to like, bing, turn on the phone. Oh, someone's thirsty, huh?
And sometimes when I'm not even looking for it, it's forced upon me. I opened up TikTok the other day, which seems weird to say as an adult male, but like, listen, I have it, all right? I don't use it, I don't create, but I have. Anyway, I opened it up, and the first video was like a woman in like a thong with her ass like this close to the camera doing some kind of dance. I was like, God damn, dude, I just, like, it's the first, like, can I warm up? Holy Christ, and you'll never guess.
Nobody does dance videos anymore?
These dance videos sure have changed since last time I was on here. What the fuck? What's this link she wants me to click? Let me see where this takes me. What in the hell?
Jesus Christ.
You need Jesus.
Horrible.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think we were speaking about this lately the other day. I was like, I remember when I first like downloaded TikTok, I was like, oh, this is fucking weird, bro. There's just a bunch of kids doing these stupid dance videos. And now it's like a hub for OnlyFans.
It's like every other social media where like it started out with some kids having fun and then like adults came in and fucked it all up for everybody. Like that's why everybody abandoned Facebook, everybody abandoned Instagram.
Oh god.
Everybody like ran to Reddit because old people can't figure out Reddit. Not old people, but older people can't figure out Reddit. Listen, I'm in that category. Sometimes I fuck around on Reddit and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I got to put in a U/fucking what the fuck R double slash what the you know what? I'll just go to TikTok.
It's not that difficult.
Yeah,
it's not that difficult.
All right.
But okay, you're making it harder than it needs to be.
Not the first time I've heard that, Frank.
Ooh. I guess that would be a compliment for you, I guess.
I don't. It depends on the other party, I guess.
Yeah, like if it's
Might not be a compliment. Fuck yourself.
Look at that, Doug. You actually powered through that pretty quickly. See, maybe you are a day drinker.
Oh, I'm definitely a day drinker, but I'm also a day sleep the rest of the day or afterwards.
Day waster.
I'm a day fast fooder and a day sleep the rest of the day. Never mind.
Yeah,
I lost that one in the middle.
Tongue twister.
Tongue twister. Give that a solid 4, Frank. That was pretty delicious, actually.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. This was, for being the first beer, Treehouse beer, I've had it in a while, actually. Apart from, we had one in Tampa, right, that we shared?
No.
I'm almost positive. No?
No, you drank it without me.
I have it.
Oh, or you still have it.
I still have it. I'll hold on to it if you want.
What? No, it's okay. We on one of the videos we sign off with, all right, we're going to come back with a Treehouse beer, and then there's no, it's like one of these shows that ends with a cliffhanger, and then the show gets canceled, and you never see how it turns out. We never came back with the Treehouse beer.
That's because Doug wanted to go to sleep.
Bro, it's not that I wanted to go to sleep. It's that my body was going to sleep regardless of whether or not I wanted to do it. It was going to sleep.
I don't know if I'm going to make it to my room. I have to leave now, Frank.
Yeah, literally. I was like, it wasn't even like a normal goodbye. I'm like, I'm fucking out of here and just left.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing ever. You were just like, picked up your shit and you left.
Like all in one fluid motion, just picked up my stuff and was peaced out.
And not to mention that the next day, it was just like, we could barely get up and move. We're just like...
Each day was worse than the one before it.
Are we having breakfast today? Or what are we doing?
Yeah. That was like...
I had to log out of my fucking hotel, too, so I had to wake up early. I was like, fuck this, bro.
Was that the last night? No.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. No,
oh, no, yeah, that was the night before. You're right.
The night before. Because I remember in the video, we talk about how, like, we still are fucking... There's another whole nother day.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
All right, so that's one. Did you rate it?
No, I did not. You didn't let me get to that.
You've been talking for like fucking 5 minutes straight. I'm sure you could have figured it. You could have fit it in there.
I'm going to say 4 also, just because I want to give it a 4.25. I just have a feeling that I'm going to like this next one better.
Well, how do you know what the next one is?
Because I have... Oh, I mean, the next... Good point. The next Treehouse.
The next Treehouse comes out.
Yeah. So I'm sticking with a 4. It's a solid fucking beer. Personally, you know, I like boozy ass beers too, so it's right in my wheelhouse.
You do, yes, because you are an alcoholic.
A man with taste, Doug. That's good.
I just want to. I'm just looking up one thing. Sorry, you know, I forgot there's music we can fill in here, right? Oh no, there's not. Damn it.
I mean, there's music you can't fill in here. Oh, like in the recording itself?
Yeah.
Like to play through it?
So, like for instance, Frank, you want to hear a tremendous dad joke?
Yeah.
Tell me if you get it on the first try. Okay.
Okay.
A priest, a minister, and a rabbit walk into a hospital to give blood. The doctor says to the rabbit, "What's your blood type?" The rabbit says, "I'm probably a type O."
A typo.
Do you get it?
Yes, like a typo.
But
like
why is it a typo?
Mistake.
Because the joke should be a priest, a minister, and a rabbi.
Oh, there you go.
But instead,
it's a rabbit.
It's a rabbit. So his blood type is type O, because he is in fact a type O.
Good job. I like that. Man, you should have kids. Because
the timing
like
is
some corny ass jokes.
The timing, I don't like it. I saw it. The timing is fucked up. I'm trying to get this laugh track in here, and I can't get it, so now the whole thing is ruined.
You suck. You should probably dabble with it a little longer.
I wonder if it's going in here, and I just don't hear it, and I'll hear it on the recording. Then, like, I hit this laugh track like 50 times, and it'll go over. Anyway.
Did we try that while we were recording last time? No.
Let's get serious, Frank. Well, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's probably going to be in there.
Okay. You can probably take it out too then, no?
Well, no, what's going to be funny is that I'm going to be the most hilarious joke teller ever, because that whole thing's going to laugh the whole time.
He's kept tapping it. It's not working.
All right,
I think they would put it so you can hear it.
You think? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab the second one. Unless you want to just do. Do you want to do it in any kind of order? Do you care?
No. I think you should pick the next one. That way I can put the rest of this beer in here so I can stay cool, so I can smack it after.
Oh, look at you with the good plan. It's a good plan.
Because I am not wasting beer.
No, why would you?
Because I'm not like Doug.
I am also going to put the rest of that beer in the cooler so that I can dump it down the drain later.
Actually, using the cooler, you gave me the extra beers, and it's a pretty cool cooler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it.
My gift to you.
Flex tape. I got flex tape from work that I can use in there, so it doesn't leak on the bottom. It will be golden.
You know what I don't have is some way to rinse out the glass. And I can't be getting up and.
Well,
Oh wait, yes I do. Yes I do.
What? Look at that.
It's gonna be like a little spit cup over here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw some ice in my cup, swirl it around.
Very professional.
Pour it back into my cooler. Perfect.
Man, I got to tell you something, Frank. We are fucking professional. I mean, I don't want to brag.
Listen, it's not like who has a studio where you have like a clean out sink right next to your workstation? That's not possible. So.
Oh, we used to.
Or,
used to have a nice big slop sink in where we recorded.
Yeah, but you still have to get up and do it, right?
Well, yes, that is true.
Well, you're not that far from the kitchen, Doug. I can literally.
I know,
see
but
it from here.
this whole thing
See, I have it set up so
makes it a problem.
Yeah, because you have a corner desk. I have an opening. I just go right to the side.
Right. So,
Chill.
you ready?
What's next? Yeah.
Well, you're going to love this next one. It is called Oh, the Pain.
Oh, the pain.
From Frank's old stomping ground of Hackensack Brewing.
I miss it so much.
Another set of people that he abandoned.
You know, the funny thing about that is that I actually get kind of like melancholy when I see them posting shit or Mike starts putting up live videos in the brewery. Bunch of people hanging out, having fun, playing cornhole, drinking beer, and I'm over here in Florida by myself because my best friend abandoned me. And, you know, this is a perfect beer for the situation.
It's not abandonment, Dick, if you're the one that leaves. Well, here's a funny story about Oh, the Pain, right? This is something we should talk about. So what we've just done here is dated ourselves, which I'm going to leave that joke alone. Because the Oh, the Pain that we have is in the Jets green color, which, by the way, you know, people around here are fucking rioting in the streets over Bud Light. Let me tell you something. I'm offended as a Giants fan that I got to fucking drink a beer that's in a fucking Jets, like a Jets green can with the Jets, very clearly the Jets are writing. But you know how people are going to be able to tell that this is not a new beer, Frank? Because now, Oh, the Pain.
The football season's been over for...
Well, that. Plus, now the Oh, the Pain is in Mets colors.
Oh, look at that. That
So,
is
I mean,
horrible.
Yeah, well, never mind. So I was going to piss off two different fan bases all at once, but I'm going to
Go for it, Doug.
No, I mean,
They
I don't know.
suck anyway.
I don't know why you would choose the Jets and the Mets instead of the Giants and the Yankees. Oh, I guess you wouldn't be able to call it Oh, the Pain then.
Exactly. That's actually fitting.
I picked up on that.
I
Oh,
don't
the
even know
Pain.
if he's a fan of both those teams, but
No. There's a podcast aspect to this, and I probably should have looked more into it. I forget, but there's a couple of guys. They like do their show from Hackensack, and the first time they released this beer was like in celebration of those guys being there. So I think that I don't know if it's a sports podcast or what it is, but there's a podcast element to this Oh, the Pain.
okay, gotcha.
It's a double IPA, 8.5% alcohol by volume in a 1-pint can. Hazy double IPA with Citra, Galaxy, and El Dorado. Oh, here you go.
I've never
Here you
even
go.
looked at the fucking thing. Go ahead.
It's the Oh, the Pain podcast is actually what it's called. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
So they must be like Jets and Mets fans, would be my guess, the hosts.
Yeah. I like how on the can itself it says Stellar, all the love, and then on the other side it says What a debacle.
Yeah, I didn't even see that until just now, actually. So Stellar, all the love, and then it says Bro, and it says What a debacle. That's pretty funny. Peace, love, beer. That's the Hackensack motto. Peace, love, beer.
They should add fun to that.
It's not fun, Frank.
It's always fun.
It's not fun.
Beautiful. Smells like it's been fermenting for a bit.
Smells like this one's not going to be so great.
And whatever this turns out to be, it's no fault of Hackensack Brewing, clearly.
No, of course not.
Because we waited too long to do this on the episode.
But
it looks great.
How about look at that pour?
You better fucking put more beer in that, you piece of shit.
Why don't you let it even out? It's got to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, fuck you. You better have at least half a cup of beer there.
I do.
No. Come on, bro.
Well, Frank, I literally can't pour any more beer in here right now or the head's going to overflow.
Okay, so pour like a gentleman into the glass. Not like an aggressive asshole.
Pour it aggressive, Frank. You got to activate that head.
Horrible.
Because if not, it will bloat you.
All right, so I got about 2 fingers ahead. This one is definitely cloudy as shit. Like, I love it. Another, actually pretty similar to the Treehouse beer as far as, like, the orangey hue to it, you know?
Same color. Hazy.
Yeah. Man, look at that. That fucking halo light really brightens up that froth, huh?
Yeah, you can do some get ready with me videos and makeup and stuff.
Oh,
how about
you know what?
Dude, how about I'm swirling the beer? Not to interrupt you, sorry. And the head
and the foam doesn't move?
It's not moving.
The liquid's moving underneath it, but the foam is stuck to the glass.
How does that happen? Fucking jets.
Oh, God. Fucking jets. Oh, shit. Bro, not for nothing, bro, but I love these fucking hats.
Yeah, I think I told you yesterday. It fits right in with your whole motif now.
Yeah.
At least you're not in the tank top and farmer tan and stuff.
Yeah, when we're testing it. Doug has a problem with me wearing a tank top.
No, I like it.
You know, he doesn't like me looking southern. Actually, that's the most New York thing ever, bro. Wife beater, cap.
That's it? Just wife beater and cap? I was going to say, you need the boots.
Yeah, you don't need clothes or anything else. You just it smells dank, but it still smells pretty good. Can we point out again that this is a fucking 8.5 that we're going back to back with now?
What was the other? Oh, yeah, the other one was like that too, right?
7.8.
Yeah, we're climbing the ladder.
Not
to success, though, ironically.
Yeah, clearly.
Man, it doesn't smell as bad as it did in the can. I'm less nervous now.
Yes.
But, dude, this still has to be like 6 months old, right? It's got to be.
Yeah, at least.
Well, no, because when were you up here? My birthday, January. So this is probably,
January.
You bought these then, right?
Yes, correct.
So they're probably 4 months old.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude,
Definitely
there's just this big head bubble in the middle that won't go anywhere.
Pop it. You got a little toothpick with you? Just like...
Yeah, why would I have a toothpick with me?
Oh, look,
I got my finger.
Tweezers. I got tweezers right here, look.
I think those are forceps. You planning on dissecting something? Oh, no, it still smells kind of bad. Little old.
It's funky. Little funky. Some gym sake there.
Yeah, it's funky, all right.
You still get some good fruit notes in there. Definitely a little citra heavy. I'm not sure if that's what they intended, but since it's been sitting there marinating for a couple months, I don't know if.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it smelled better when it was brewed.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad. It's a little. What am I trying to say?
Throaty.
A little aggressive in the throat. Good mouthfeel.
Yeah, it's not bad. Definitely doesn't
Little
taste
thick,
funky.
Smooth. Doesn't taste funky, which I'm surprised. Not surprised, but happy about.
Little Orangina with fucking dank hops.
Dank hops.
Wow, that's the kind of those are like super dank hops.
Somebody dropped their weed in my Orangina.
Speaking of, I should try that. Let me go into the trusted vault here.
Your trusted vault to pull out your Orangina?
Yeah. Fuck, it's not
Fucking
bad, actually.
hop.
For being this old, I'm very surprised at this.
Yeah, it's held up pretty well. If I didn't have to, like, swirl through this soup at the top, though, it'd be helpful.
Get that mustache in there, Doug. Dip in there. Fuck. You know what?
Tell me.
This doesn't taste like an old beer.
No, it's not.
It probably just tastes like a different beer right now.
Yeah, maybe.
You know? But
it doesn't have that standard.
Yeah. For it to have held up as well as it did this time. That, and I keep my fridge like literally at the cusp of it not freezing. So it's fucking cold and tasty.
You remember when we did the Dos Equis show with all the various flavors of Dos Equis, where it was like pineapple, watermelon? Remember all those?
By the way, I have a couple of those in my fridge right now because I bought it the other day to make some fucking Bloody Marys or whatever the fuck you call them.
Oh, you found
Bloody
them?
Mary mix. Yeah, they have them over here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I bought a 12-pack of that shit the other day.
I was going to say I had them also, but not because I had rebought them, but because they were left over. I had one of each left
Sit in
over.
your fridge.
So they were in the back of my fridge, and I bring this up because you were talking about the level you keep at your fridge. Bro, they are, like, I could kill somebody with them. They're so solid, hard. I had to throw them away.
Oh, shit.
Like beyond frozen. Not that I was
Yeah,
ever going to drink them anyway, but they were frozen.
I got a fresh shipment of the Jack Link's Bloody Mary sauce. So I was like, let me get the Bloody Mary sauce. Jesus Christ. Bloody Mary mix. And I said, you know what? Let me see if I have, because I could do it. I'd be happy if I just had the lime salt one, because that's to me is my favorite one with that mix. But they had the pack. It was like pineapple, cucumber, lime salt, and the last one, watermelon. I believe it is.
Yeah, I think it was watermelon. Yeah, pineapple, watermelon, lime salt, and cucumber.
Yeah, pretty good. Can't complain.
I feel like we
Delicious.
liked, or I liked the pineapple. I forget which one I liked of that.
I think we both liked the
Didn't
lime
we make a
salt.
michelada with?
Yes.
We did, right?
Yeah. Speaking of micheladas, you know what came to my mind literally the other day because we're talking about alcohol at work. Go figure.
At least you're not in an industry where you're like,
Yeah. So
gonna
we
sell out my
just,
own industry.
We hired a new assistant super at the job site, and he's a Mexican guy, cool kid, young as hell. He's like 26 years old, and
young as hell. He's like 26 years old. He's fucking almost 30.
He's young to me. So anyway, he likes mezcal. And I started thinking about that fucking day that we were in Tampa at that bar, that very interesting bar we were at, that we had that fucking ridiculous mezcal drink that I hated so much that you forced me to drink.
What bar was that?
The one right at the corner, like almost by the parking lot. Remember we found out on our way down to
Oh yeah. The place was empty.
I said eclectic.
We went in there and thought it was
I
a
did
brewery.
say eclectic. Yeah, we thought it was a brewery, but
Because it was like the name Brewing or whatever was in the fucking name of the place.
Yeah, so we got bamboozled into this place thinking it was a brewery, but they did have a lot of drinks and stuff there though, which is pretty cool. But,
Yeah, I was gonna say the irony is that the mezcal drink was a million times better than any beer we would have gotten there.
Yes, good point. Every single beer we had there was trash, and since I can't remember the name of the place, I can't even shit on them right now. But it doesn't matter at this point. It's okay.
It's probably for the
water under the bridge. Oh fuck you and your mezcal. I
love mezcal.
I don't. It's just like and for someone like you that's always bitching about how things taste, it's just super smoky.
What do you mean always bitching about things taste? I don't always bitch about how things taste.
Yeah, because you don't like anything that's boozy. You're a fucking wimp when it comes to that shit.
That's not entirely true.
When you say entirely, means you're believing most of it is true.
No, I drink fucking gin and tonics and vodka and tonics. Those are boozy, dick. By their very definite. Barely, it's liquor and like tonic.
Okay, whatever. Though.
I don't like boozy in the sense of like. I don't know. Bourbon. I can't even think of a good example now. Like like a bourbon drink, or like, hey, let's drink Johnny Walker on the rocks. Like, nah, I'm okay.
See, because you're a pussified ass drinker.
I guess
Gorillas will booze my ass.
Well, and listen, you're here too, right?
Yeah, well, am I supposed
The booze,
to make
the
up
booze
for
part
all
is
of
you.
it?
Yes. You contribute the booze part of this.
No.
Oh man, I am getting very very burpy. My body is like, dude, it's not even 11 a.m.
Bro, all I can think about now is what I'm gonna eat. So you know what would go good with this? Some barbecue.
You know what
We'll go out,
why is there
fire
White
the grill
Castle
up.
in my place right now?
like fire up the grill.
That is a recipe for sleeping the rest of the day away, though. Like if I were to
Man, I
drink
would-
and then eat some barbecue, I'll be up at
Dude,
Monday morning.
I wish you were fucking here because the other day when I did that brisket on fucking the offset for the first time, I was like, man, I need someone else to experience with a lot of beers. Just a lot
See,
of beers.
this is why I'm pretty sure you're an
Brisket, and I'll
alcoholic.
be happy. I don't need no sides, just meat and beer.
Not even like
Nah. No greens.
what's a
No
good
bread.
greens? Fuck that. But what about like some nice potato salad? How about potato salad? I'm a potato salad
heavy.
guy when it comes to barbecue stuff.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
love
It is heavy. It is heavy.
I love
That
it,
is-
but
that's
it's
true.
just heavy, you know?
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw I could fuck with, yes. I didn't even know you liked that.
Yeah. I grew up in the fucking South, bro. Pulled pork sandwiches with coleslaw. That's where it's at.
See, so you abandon the South, and then you don't want to come back to it. That's the real reason you don't want to come down.
Listen, here's the thing with Florida. All right, you go far enough into Florida, and it's like you've gone so far south, you're back in the north because it's just all New Yorkers and shit anyway.
That's why I'm not there.
Yeah, you're pretty
That's
much
exactly
there.
why I'm not there. No, I'm not. Not even close. I'm very far from South Florida. That's enough drive.
You're not
What are you
that-
doing, Doug?
Yeah, I'm relax. That's what I'm doing. I'm relaxing. You're not that far from the world of New York, Florida, because it's infesting most of Florida now. Because everyone is coming there.
It's literally everywhere, yeah. Especially like the Orlando, Tampa, Miami area, flooded.
That's not a funny joke, Frank, because literally Fort Lauderdale is flooded.
Sorry.
Did you see that, bro? They got a crazy amount of rain.
Oh yeah, I saw the fucking airport was like fucking underwater.
Yeah, literally, nuts. And of course,
Yeah, so buy a boat and jet ski. That's all you do.
yeah, there you go.
If you can keep it from flying away, you'll be fine. Tie it to a tree.
That's the only time where I'm like, if I'm going to move down there, maybe I will move to like Central Florida.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't, not that you don't get storms and stuff, but it seems like most hurricanes kind of dissipate before they get to you.
Yeah, we're pretty diligent in researching the area where we live in, and historically, it's done very well against hurricanes and shit like that. So I'm pretty happy about this.
That's always my biggest thing. Like, I have a friend, you know her too, that moved down to Florida and bought a house in Naples. And like that weekend, that hurricane came through. Terrifying, like to think about. Like, you know what I mean? You buy a house and it's like, oh, by the way, this mega storm is about to come park its fucking ass right on your roof.
Now there is something to it though, right? Because there's this guy at my job who has a house in Ormond Beach, which is on the east coast of Florida, a little further north. And he just takes a picture. He just fucks with me like all the time. He'll be like ready to go to sleep. The sun's setting. He's like 20 feet from the beach. And it's just like, that's the life that I want. Like, I want that without the worry of a hurricane.
Well, right, yeah, you gotta.
You know what I mean? I don't want to, because he's literally on the first floor, like a couple, not even 100 yards from the water, which is awesome. Which is what I would love to do in my retirement, as long as it's insured, I can give two fucks. Gets flooded and the insurance actually covers it, go for it.
Or retire someplace where there aren't hurricanes, like
So we're going to Colorado?
St. Lucia, I think it was. I forget. There's some no. There's some island that I went to where it's like a weird weather phenomenon where the way everything works, like every storm turns and they never get hit.
To that one day.
Well, yeah, obviously. Listen, I got news for you. That one day is coming for all of us at some point. You know what I mean? Like every part of the world is going to have that one day.
Yeah, I mean, we had Hurricane Sandy in fucking New York for fuck's sake, you know.
Dude, I'll never forget landing in that. Like the last plane that they let out of Florida, because I was on vacation with my ex,
Yeah.
and like we're coming in, and you can just see it. And she wasn't a nervous flyer, and she's just gripping my hand, and like, man, it was just like coming in, and we hit the bang, bang, when we landed.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to work the next day, and we didn't have power for like a week and a half afterwards. So like I'd go to work and like we'd just throw a football around and that kind of shit. And I remember the first thing my boss said to me was like, "Well, you didn't have to come. You could have stayed. You could have stayed in Florida." Like, fuck.
That goes to show you how big that's how big an asshole your industry is. They're like, we have a hurricane going.
I work in a horrible industry. There's no doubt. I don't recommend it.
Everybody come to work. I don't know if anybody's going to come out and buy anything because they're worried about their house being blown off. But let's go into work anyway. We'll throw some footballs. We'll make it seem like we're doing something.
Literally. And by the way, it's all free labor because, at that point in time, I was fully commission based.
Yeah.
So like, I'm going to work to do nothing, to know I'm not going to make any money, to throw a football around. At least now, I've been promoted. Things are different now for me. But
yeah,
at the time, it was a true waste of time.
Doug, I'm dry.
Yeah, me too. What do you want me to do? You want me to whisper sweet nothings in your ear, get you a little moist? Or
ooh.
I just made myself sick.
I'll start with this one, man. I'll be honest. I actually given this one a 4 as well, dude. Given even how old this one is, I can imagine if this was a fresh beer, how it would go down. It was fruity. It was dank. It was a little boozy. But it was actually a very good offering considering that it's 4 months old.
Yeah. I'm going to go a little bit lower than you just because I like the Treehouse beer better. So I'm going to go 3.75. It is very good. The flavors are very good. I would definitely have it. Oh. You threw me off there. I would definitely have it again in Mets colors this time. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be awful.
Yeah.
Not because they make awful beers, just because it's old. Oh, my body is rejecting this beer, Frank. All beer, not this beer, all beer.
He's like, you should not be drinking at this time.
I think I told you, I haven't drank since, I had 2 Miller Lights or some shit. No, not Miller Lights. What did I have? Something super light that I wouldn't have drank normally. I don't know. But I had 2 beers and I got fucking, later on in the night, I got T-boned in my car, which was not a pleasant experience. But beyond that, I haven't drank since I was in Florida, so I'm going to be fucking rocked.
So perfect?
Perfect. All right, when you're done mixing your beer up there, it has been 53 minutes.
I was just about to say that. It was going to be like, we've been doing a lot of talking.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
Well, you'll be able to snip some of this off. You don't have to, but. Going back to Jersey, baby.
Jersey.
Brew Jersey. See that? Bam.
Now, Brew Jersey, obviously, there's a whole thing behind it.
Yeah, this is a collaboration with Magnify.
Well, no. So, you know how, when the hell was it? Was it during COVID? I forget when it was now. I know they did, man, what? Anyway, every brewery in the United States, brewed a beer together. I don't know how it starts. I guess somebody came up with a recipe and then they sent it around and people add their own tweaks to it, I think. Mm-hmm. And then they did it again for Black is Beautiful, which was a stout, if I remember correctly, that every brewery got involved in, and I think it supported Black Lives Matter. I don't know. I don't remember, but this is the same idea, but I think I know it's only in Jersey. So it's not really collaboration so much as each brewery in Jersey brewed their own version of Brew Jersey. And gotcha. I think it started from one specific recipe. But anyway, so it's here, it tells you the whole thing. So it's brewed to support the Brewers Guild of New Jersey. So if you don't live in Jersey, then you may not understand. New Jersey has very super archaic laws when it comes to breweries. So for instance, they can only have 3, and by the way, I don't remember the numbers and all that stuff, so the numbers may be wrong, but let's just say they can only have 3 live events, right? So if the brewery advertises come down Sunday to watch the NFL, we have NFL Sunday Ticket, that's now an advertised event and it counts, right? So they'd have to keep the TVs on mute and then it wasn't an event, right? So like if you put the volume on, it was an event. And if they leave the volume on mute and play music, and they don't say specifically that you can come to the brewery to watch the NFL Sunday Ticket, then it's not an event.
So stupid.
And you can't have food there, and you can't have food. You can only have food trucks like once a month. They're like, there's all these things, and Governor Murphy, our governor here, was more than happy to fucking use the breweries.
Oh yeah,
during COVID when you
Free
have
beer
fucking jerk
if you get
offs
shot,
on
yeah.
TV. However you feel about COVID, you got jerk offs on TV going. You mean I can get French fries? And there's a burger component to this? I can get a burger if I get a shot? Like
Fucking
while all of that nonsense was going on,
Yeah.
Murphy was using the breweries for his shot in a beer campaign, right? So you'd go get your COVID shot, and then you can go to any one of the New Jersey breweries and get your free beer. And he was more than happy to use them. But then when it ended, he's like, now he's right back to supporting the restaurant industry, because a lot of this comes from the fact that the restaurant industry is pissed off that breweries don't have to apply for liquor licenses, which is why you have to, when you go to a New Jersey brewery, you have to take a tour. You have to learn about and then you're having beers at the end of the tour, right? So it keeps you from, it's how they get around the liquor license, and restaurants are going crazy. Anyway, whatever. So this is brewed to support the Brewers Guild of New Jersey, and it's brewed for a single purpose: to fix a broken system. The harsh regulations recently imposed on breweries in New Jersey jeopardize not only their livelihood, but your access to great local beer. Brew Jersey is a collaborative call to action for all brewery supporters nationwide. Make your voice heard and let lawmakers know that these regulations must be changed. Please take a moment to scan this can's QR code to learn more and tell New Jersey elected officials to support legislation changing New Jersey brewery laws. Thank you. So that's the idea behind this. It's kind of like to educate people of how fucking archaic New Jersey is when it comes to breweries, and obviously to have you, to first of all to educate you, but then to call you to action to support.
Yeah.
Did you see
What
that?
are you looking for?
Barley was just like, fuck you, and just like shot through here, and the whole curtain like flew up. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I wonder if you could see all that. I got news for people. I don't live against a white wall, so this is a curtain, as you can tell by the wrinkle that I didn't bother to get rid of.
Get a steamer, you fuck.
I used to have one. I don't know where it is.
I bought one. I don't think those shits fucking work. I think they suck.
All right, fair enough. So anyway, I looked down and see now that it's been an hour. So Brew Jersey is a 6.4% alcohol by volume 1 pint can. It's an IPA, by the way. Did I say that? I don't think we said that anywhere.
Yes, it is an IPA.
It is an IPA. So
This is an IPA show. This one.
that's a good catch. Good catch, Franco.
At least this one. Now, was this a collaboration with anybody, or this is just for the cause?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Did you not hear the whole thing I just said?
No, I ignored half of it.
Well, that sounds about right.
No,
Yo, what is going on with these
for some
pours?
reason- Well, your beers have been sitting a while, right? So
Dick, these are the Pain is a beer you bought.
I think these are I got 3 fingers worth ahead on this one, huh?
I got 4.
This one looks like an apple cider.
Gangly
Apple cider
appendages.
looks like apple cider vinegar, and
Does a little bit.
right, a little hazy, not overly, not over the top, but it's definitely hazy.
Before you bitch, I am adding more. Not.
Oh my god!
It's a lot more clear than the last one. Oh, that's
Take a whiff of that. Now I'm going to ask you this in a polite way. When did you buy these beers? I need to know when this whole support the beer thing started.
Well, it's been around, but they didn't brew them all at the same time. So I can easily find this out, though. Give me 2 seconds. I want to tell you that I didn't buy this, but that somebody at my job bought them for me for my birthday. They bought me a whole rack of Magnify.
Nice.
So it would have also been January. Although that doesn't seem right, because why? Because you were here and you took some of the beers and flew home, right? And I flew this down to you. So why would I have done that? So maybe it was after that.
Or you forgot to give it to me when I was up there, or didn't think about it, or you got it after.
More likely, you forgot to take it.
Well, you should have put it aside.
January 13th. So there you go, my birthday.
Nice.
So this is another 4-month-old beer.
Okay, so what I'll say is on smell alone, not gonna say the taste. The The Hackensack beer is holding up a lot better.
I was just gonna say this will be a good way for us to figure out which beer holds up better, if nothing else.
Fuck, dude, this is.
We're gonna. Don't worry. In the future, we'll have this better planned out, so where we're drinking fresh beers and not like, well,
dude,
it seems like everything's working. Let's do a show.
This is fucking funky, dude. This is some gym sock. It smells like a bad beer of the night. That's what it smells like to me.
It sure does.
Fuck, I can't even pick up any notes other than funk.
I can't get through the head.
Yeah, he's like, because you pour it like an animal too. Like, look at that. Ooh, so frothy. Just how you do it at home.
Yeah, man, this stinks, bro. It kind of stinks a little
tough.
bit.
Like, I can't smell any fruitiness, like, at all. This is, well, you know what? We've had some of these experiences before, and the beer tastes good if you can get past the smell. Get that medicine in you.
Tastes like nothing. You taste anything? It tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
It tastes like beer water. It tastes like one of those hop waters that I made you have those one time.
That's a good fucking call. I was gonna say like hop water or like a Budweiser that just put like rice malts in them and water.
Rice malts.
Tastes like a muted, like a not rice malts. What they call that?
I got what you. I pick it up what you're putting down.
Fucking, it's just muted. Tastes like it has one ingredient with water.
Yeah, I wonder. Are there multiple?
It might
It's
just
brewed
be
with
that though.
It's brewed with Citra and Azaka.
I get no Citra on this right now.
Oh, and Cascade hops for tropical punch. Let me tell you something. I'm the biggest Magnify homer there is. There is no tropical punch in this shit.
At all.
At
Granted,
all.
not their
At
fault.
all.
I can't say it's 100%.
No, of course, yeah. It's more our fault / my fault.
Mostly. Always and forever.
Of course,
Your fault.
always.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yourself, Frank.
Oh.
This fucking mic is definitely gonna fall again.
Well, if you stop fucking with it,
I gotta fidget, brother. I gotta fidget. I don't have I gotta do stuff. I gotta do stuff with my hands. I can't just sit here.
you're a fucking weirdo.
It doesn't really help. That's not constructive, Frank.
Yeah, dude, I'm not getting anything with this.
No, literally, it
just
tastes like nothing.
It just tastes like wheat and water. I don't know. It's just weird. Like some vegetative fucking plant with water. Rinse through it.
It tastes to me like
I apologize to Magnify because I'm a Magnify homer for sure. And this is just like... bleh.
it tastes to me like somebody came through and dumped like a glass of water into my like beer. Like there was this much beer left in my glass, and they poured some water in it, and now I'm drinking it anyway.
Drinking the rinse out.
Like there used to be a beer in here, but this is like drinking the rinse out. Exactly.
Yeah, I hear you. That's exactly what it tastes like.
It's crazy. There's like nothing to talk about. There's no anything.
No.
It's fucking weird.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Well, you know what? You should have drank it 4 months ago.
Well, I was holding it for this, Doug, so we can record with it.
Yeah, you were holding it just for this.
That,
You want to talk about that pumpkin ale that's in your fridge? Were you holding that for a show as well?
Oh, that's going to be for Bad Beer That Night when you come down. I'm holding that, so the sooner you get here, the sooner you get here, the better it'll be. Not that it's going to be better, but it'll be less worse than when
I think that ship is sailed, pal. Toothpaste is out of the tube on that one.
Oh, God. Good times. You know what it reminds me of? It's funny because I have an Omgang glass with me right now. It tastes like one of those like
Omgang.
One of those triple beers that they get like from Omgang, but muted.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah.
You know what I saw in my fridge before? Speaking of, I don't know,
Omgang?
bad beers. I guess in a weird way, speaking of Omgang, because I was thinking about the big bottles from Omgang, and then I'm like, oh, you know what I have? That fucking bottle of Angry Chair. That's some sort of stout that you flew up here.
And I also have one that you never had with us when you came down.
Did you?
I guess me and my wife will drink that one then.
Yeah, by all means. It's a stout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to deprive you guys. You guys can enjoy that one.
You know, I might record that one and fucking have her
Do
have
it.
with me online.
Can you do that? That would be amazing.
Yeah, we got space here. I can put the other chair there, and she could just.
There you go.
You
Perfect.
know, the mic.
Oh,
Actually, I could put the mic in between us and just
yeah, you guys can, like,
smooch.
everybody comes back to the mic. Turn off the light.
Do-wop. Do-wop.
I love you, baby. I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. Screenshot that.
You got a future in that if you ever decide to.
I don't know. I have no future in anything. I don't know what you're trying to go for there.
Oh, that's bad, Doug. What are you talking about? Have some confidence in yourself.
No, I have. I mean, I think, my future is in what I'm doing now. My future is in finance.
Doug is like, I know where I'm going to retire. I'm just going to destroy all these people's pockets, and I will.
That is not what I do, sir. I know where I'm going to retire. Aruba.
Aruba?
I love Aruba. Have you been to Aruba?
I have not. Because
So somebody was talking about it. It was probably me when we were in Florida, and I was like, we should go to Aruba. And you're like, yeah, totally. And then we're never going to go.
Yeah, because you're an asshole.
It has nothing to do with me, pal. I'll go right now. You tell me, and I'll book the flight.
I think most of it is because of you.
I have another at least a week that I have to use before October. So you tell me. We'll go anytime.
It's funny you tell me that because my wife's sister also has. Sorry, I'm going to take a picture of the screen here. Oh, it's back in it. My sister-in-law has a timeshare there as well. So
yeah, so literally we
have
talked about
options.
this. We talked about this,
I know.
which is why we said we were going to go. And you and your wife, as you do, got very excited about the idea, and then we parted ways, and then we'll never talk about it again, and we'll never go. Just like we aren't going to go to the International Beer Festival in Colorado, just like we're not going to go to Chicago.
Oh,
just
we
like
can't. I'm not going to fucking Chicago.
Just like we're not going to go to Austin, Texas.
Just scrap that one. Chicago, scrap. California, scrap.
You know, the only reason I want to go to Chicago, I want some legitimate like deep dish pizza. What was the other one? Scrap the other one. What's the other one?
California.
I didn't say California. I said Colorado and then Austin, Texas.
I'm just putting it out there. I know you said Colorado.
I do want to go to Cali, though. I really do.
I want to go to Pliny the Elder.
No, I
What's the
don't.
other
I want to
one?
go to
Monkish.
Monkish. Yeah.
Monkish,
And you can't go to Monkish and Russian River in the same time. It's like 8 hours away from each other.
Perfect. Unless you got money for a helicopter. Then we could do that. Which I'm sure you'll have in the next couple months.
Think so?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if I had money for a helicopter, I'm not going to be using it on a helicopter.
What do you be using on?
I don't know. Anything other than that, because I don't want to be in a fucking helicopter. Man, this beer is gross. Not gross, but it's not, I don't know. It's not doing anything.
It's nothing. How about you knock it back and then, ugh,
You know what's funny
not
is
worry
that
about it anymore.
now that I'm staring at myself, which I don't normally do, even when we would record video over there, I never had to actually stare at myself. And I'm like now watching my whole face begin to droop as I'm starting to feel the alcohol more and more. Like my whole sunny, beautiful, lovely disposition is just gone. Whoa. I'm starting to get like a little bit groggy.
Yeah. And
My eyes are starting to
still
droop.
And it's not even noon. It's fucking perfect.
Is it?
You couldn't
Is it
ask
though?
for a better, you couldn't ask for a better position right now to be.
Thank God I work like 4 hours on Mondays.
Yeah, perfect. Why even go in? That's pointless. So, Doug, what do you think of this beer?
I think we know there's nothing to think about this beer.
Yeah,
I'm more than happy to just drain this right out of here and move on if you'd like.
I already did.
All right. Oh.
Look at that. See, it's not even bad to like knock back because it doesn't taste like much.
It literally tastes like nothing. It's the strangest experience I've ever had with a beer. It tastes like nothing. Like there's a little bit of like tingle on my tongue, but beyond that, like it tastes like nothing.
It's a beer, but I don't taste it.
Right.
Good job.
This beer is like a placebo. Like if I drink a bunch of them, will I get?
my
Will I get?
God.
No. I mean like not an actual placebo. I meant like the placebo effect.
Oh, like placebo effect. Okay, yeah, please.
I don't mean the actual placebo. You fucking weirdo. I meant like if I drink like 4 of these, will I feel like I'm drunk at all, or is, you know what I mean? Like because they're telling me it's a beer, and if I didn't know it was a beer, would I feel it?
Yeah, I got you. I got you now. I didn't.
Oh, okay, good. Thank God for that. I would have no way of knowing what placebo tastes like, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's some weird cults out there now. I can't say for sure.
Are you saying you didn't try your wife's placebo after your son was born?
No, I wanted to get the stem cells from it so that I can inject it into my knees, but I did not.
That's also a good call. Make yourself somehow live forever.
Yep. There you go. What do you give this one, Doug?
I mean, what do you give it? I'm going to give it like a 3, right? It's like mediocre. It tastes like nothing. There's nothing to it.
That's exactly where my head's at. I know it's a beer. It's someone tastes like a beer starting to be a beer. It's like the little Johnny that could or couldn't. Well, I don't know how the saying goes, but you could tell they try to make a beer. They probably did, but we don't know it because we waited too long.
Right. It was probably it's probably a nice, delicious, easy drinking beer 4 months ago.
Yeah, most likely.
But now it's nothing.
Yep. It's just
it
carbonated.
Is probably the
form.
weirdest experience I've had with a beer, though.
Like I probably would have been happier if it just tasted like utter shit. Like just it's an old beer.
We could clown on it.
Can't even fucking shit on it.
It literally reminds me of the hop water.
Yeah, it does taste like hop water. Like
just without like the fruited flavor that goes with hop water. Yeah, like the normal,
exactly.
like the regular old hop water.
Like here's a hop water. What flavor is that? Hop water.
Hop.
Yeah, it's a little hop. Like the weirdest, grassiest hop water you can find.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So
the goodness is, you know what?
Out my glass.
I think I've had this one, so I don't even have to worry about it.
Did you?
Oh no, I didn't. I lied to you.
Perfect. You hear that?
Sounds like you're mixing up a fucking cocktail.
Oh, dude, I'm probably.
Hey, you want to finish? You want to finish the day with some cocktails, Frank? Or
I'm definitely gonna have a Bloody Mary after this.
of course you are.
I'm gonna start reaching out the old sack here because I know exactly where we're heading with this one.
It's only one left.
I'm pretty excited. Hopefully, this doesn't ruin my episode because we should end on a good note. If this is the last one, hopefully.
Well, which one is this? Oh, I've never had this one.
I never had it either.
So let's not bury the lead. So
anytime there's something, I'll just put it. Anytime this says OG on it, I'm like, it has to be good. It's got to be good.
But how could it be the OG when it's like a newer beer that they've created? So anyways, let's not bury the lead. So the last beer that we have here is from Treehouse Brewing. And this is called Queen Machine. Now they have a juice machine. This is Queen Machine OG. And I always read these cans and they write in fucking small lettering and it's this weird yellow matched up against this green color, so I can't read it.
You want me to read it for you, sir?
No, I got it here. Okay. Queen Machine is the ultimate expression of our
experience.
What do you say, experience?
I'm just joking.
I was like, what are you talking about? You fucked up my whole thing. Are you sure you want me to read it for you, Frank?
No.
Where am I? It's the ultimate expression of our green machine. What the hell is green machine? Oh, Queen Machine.
Queen Machine.
You got me all fucked up. It's the ultimate expression of our Queen Machine single hop lineup, combining the best. What the fuck? Combining the best elements of each. Anyway, here it is. It's the Queen Machine OG.
Doug just turned dyslexic.
Dude, it's not dyslexia.
After 3 beers.
I know. It's
the
like
color,
this weird color scheme makes it like impossible to read. So brewed with a more modern blend of hops than the original Juice Machine, Queen Machine takes our ideal of an original hop onslaught with stark drinkability and takes it a step further. The OG pours a juicy orange color in the glass with waves of tropical fruit nearly jumping out of the glass. It will make you it'll make your mouth water and your palate happy. Enjoy. Listen, I love Treehouse beers. These guys are fucking pretentious, though. Like, bro, you brewed a beer that's going to taste like all your other beers, all right? Relax.
Damn, Doug, you're starting to sound like the forums.
I'm mad at the fucking color scheme, that's all. Their color scheme has pissed me off.
Like, I'm going to shit on you because of the color scheme. Do you actually want me to read this, or you just put it on a label?
Yeah, but, like, literally, like, come on. This shit is going to taste like every other Treehouse beer.
Oh, man, I don't know. Oh, I just poured half of it on my phone.
That's about right.
Oh, I poured like a fucking asshole over here. Jesus Christ. What a mess.
For once, it's not me.
Yeah. Now, surprisingly, smelling some funk in here, too.
Say, how about it's nowhere near my nose and I can smell it?
Yeah.
It is that same... It's the same color scheme as the original. The first one that we just tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funky.
Right, clearing up my workstation.
Excuse me while I whip this out. It's actually not.
That is funky.
It's only 2 months old. So by all rights, it's still kind of fresh.
Yeah, there's still like a very like a sugar candy smell in there as well. Still with this one.
Sugar candy.
Yeah.
How do you describe that?
Sugar,
What the
like,
fuck is sugar? You talking about rock candy?
I guess rock candy. No, like
What kind of candy doesn't have sugar in it?
Okay. You ever had like those orange slices that are sugar coated, like in white sugar? Yeah, it's not like that. How's that?
All right, that's better. I can see that.
Better description. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm Dominican. I'm not well versed. All right.
No, I know. But like sugar candy, is that like lactose milk?
Speaking of milk,
You need some
smells a
milk.
little bit like some expired milk on this too.
An orange Julius.
Oh, don't you dare talk shit about an orange Julius, sir.
I feel like we had a whole thing about orange Julius once, you and I, on the on one of these shows.
Yeah, it was weird. We won't delve into it again, but it wasn't what we expected. Man, that thing is funky, dude. And it's 8%.
A little bit of funk.
It smells boozy as hell, too.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I keep forgetting this now. 8%, 1 pint can.
Well, we
American
didn't
double
know-
IPA.
I didn't know this is going to be a double IPA show, by the way.
Well, the Brew Jersey is a single, so at least there's one single in there. Maybe that's why. Yeah, it's a single IPA. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why I tasted nothing, because we're getting onslaughted by doubles.
It's strong to say the least. It smells strong at least. I'm not saying that it's super strong. Bro, what the fuck is going on here? Is it the cooler leaking everywhere, or did I spill that much beer before?
It's probably the cooler leaking everywhere, you maniac.
No. It's not that. Oh yeah, it might be. Yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Is it a cloth cooler? Because they don't really hold water very well.
This is the one that you gave me with the
It was like
plastic inner liner.
$4. Oh, that thing. Yeah, that one was expensive. That one was like $50.
$50?
No, I'm kidding.
Right.
No, I'm joking.
But you would think, right? If it has that plastic liner, it wouldn't be leaking all over the place. So anyway, that's not the point. Let's talk about
Sometimes when I wear my plastic liner, I leak anyway, Frank.
He's like, people don't get pregnant.
Oh, it's weird. That's latex, not plastic. I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you take a whiff aggressive enough,
I like how you just move right the fuck on. That's amazing.
No, it's like you can smell some of the fruits in there. Yeah. No, it is a little bit tropically. It's just being masked by that funky smell in there, you know? It's definitely a little tropical.
Yeah, a little bit.
Scent to it, but...
Oh. That'll open your eyes.
Yeah. It's a little dank.
It's thinner than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's not as heavy.
Mouth feels a little, thin.
The fruit's coming through, though, right? You got that citrus, almost like a pineapple, orange tang.
Yeah, but...
Like, it's just very tangy.
No, it tastes a little bit like Tang itself.
Yeah.
The drink. Tang, but you have, some fruit slices sitting in it.
Yeah.
It's like sickly sweet, too, a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little sweet. It doesn't taste like a double IPA now that I'm sipping on it. You know, it doesn't taste.
Does
as
not
heavy
taste like
as
a double
it
IPA.
smells.
Doesn't taste nearly as aggressive as it smells.
No. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know if it's just a testament to the time it's taking for us to drink it, or if this is not far off, or whether it would taste fresh.
It's only 2 months. It's been cold.
I'm a little perplexed. You know, I'm a little perplexed.
And I think this one is probably, of all the beers that we've had here today, this one is probably as close to as they intended.
Like fresh.
This is the freshest of the four that we've had, and it's 2 months old. That's embarrassing. We're gonna have to plan this out a little better, Franco.
Well, we have plenty. Now we have all the equipment we need and the program to utilize it. Hopefully, the editing version of this is going to be okay, and then we can do this literally all the time.
If you're listening to this, that means that it worked out all right. If
Don't
you're
forget,
not,
before, I think the biggest thing before is that it was all done in one house, right? So clearly, you have all the equipment, but I do have the equipment out here, and I have the computer that allows me to do it from home. So I think it was a worthy investment.
Yeah.
We could do this more often, and I can see your face more.
That's good. I know.
Oh, I miss you, Douglas.
Man. If only there were other people in my life that felt like you feel, Frank.
I know. If only Pick a Name looked at me the way you did.
Pick a name. That sounds weird.
If Keisha looked at me the way that you looked at me, we would be okay.
Keisha.
I can
What's
see
the?
you with a Keisha in your life.
I was going to start rattling off. I can't remember the names, though. I was going to start rattling off
From DMX?
The DMX.
Yeah, I
song,
know. We had the same thought.
Keisha, Sharonda.
Shaquita.
Yeah, I don't remember. all the names.
Yolanda.
About 2 Kims or about 3 Kims. What's wrong with Kims,
God.
bro? You got a lot of Kims.
Yeah, different nationalities and ethnicities. That's why Kims are all.
What song is? Oh, they who we be? That song, right?
Yeah.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Who we.
Oh, we should be able to fucking play music. You know what? Next time I'll bring my fucking.
Well, there's a media button down here, but here's the problem, Fred. You got to get careful because copyrights exist, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Is that going to be an issue? Not on. Oh, Instagram, yes.
You can add media.
See,
yeah,
that's
you
what I
can
like
add
about
media to top
TikTok. You can't. You don't have to worry about that, right? Because people play music in the background there all the fucking time, and they don't have to worry about it.
Well, no, because like if you post something on Instagram, like on a story, you can add music, and it doesn't matter. I think it's more about
you have
like
to use it through the app. And you can't have it playing in the background.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we can present it. I mean, I know it's a huge thing with Twitch. Like, people are panicking if they have like the DMX album playing in the background while they're playing fucking Fortnite or whatever. I know that's a problem.
Gotcha. So stupid. It is stupid.
Well,
hey,
I mean,
What?
I understand the artists create something, they deserve to get paid.
Yeah, but you're also like promoting it. Let's say, for example, we just start playing music that people don't really listen to. You get a demographic of younger kids that don't listen to Big L or Notorious B.I.G. or pick a fucking name of a rapper or something like that. And you just start
MC
playing, like, yo,
search.
that's pretty dope. What is that? And they start looking it up. Now you expose somebody to something that you could fucking stream on Apple Music, and now you're getting paid for it. Whatever. Who gives a
Right, by
fuck?
all rights, we should get paid then.
Yeah,
I think it's all about
as fuck.
monetizing things. Like, I think it's about
I
like
know everybody's greedy.
no, but like I think we can't use like "Who We Be" as our theme song and get monetized and like
That would be
what I
dope,
mean, make
though.
it part of our
Da-da,
presentation
Da-da, da-da,
when it's not
da-da.
ours.
That would be a dope ass intro, actually, bro.
So why don't you have either Melvin or Kelvin make some sort of weird riff on like "Who We Be," and we'll use that. Be like, "No, it's not your song, bitch.
It's not.
That's
Look, you
Melvin
heard?
War,
Look,
baby.
look,
This means
that's
war."
That's a 16th added to it. It's not the same. It's not the
That's
same.
it's a bachata version of "Who We
Yeah.
Be." We can do that.
Oh, Melvin could do that for us. Imagine. Oh, he got a new album coming out too, man. I fucking he gave me
Melvin War.
the whole album.
Wait, who? Melvin or Calvin?
Melvin.
Oh, Melvin. Okay.
Yeah, he sent me the album to listen to give my input on it, how I like it or not. It's pretty dope.
Just tell them it
It's
was
funny 'cause,
awful,
like,
and then we'll just
it's
use all
all
the songs.
It's like all these kids now. I mean, they're younger, right? So they're very in tune with what the scope of people, what they want to listen to. You know what I mean? So everybody's kind of like mixing with different genres to get like that cross-platform appeal, in my opinion. You know?
That's what it's all about, right? You want to appeal to as many, especially like, not that it's fair to say, be like, oh, when you're starting out, but like, when you're trying to get out there, you want to appeal to as many people as possible.
Yeah, I think as long as you're still being true to what you want to make, that's all that really matters, you know? If you're happy with your product and you think it's you, good. If you're just doing it to appease other people, different story.
All right, that's fair.
You know? Like this beer is like a make-believe of what I thought what Treehouse beer would be. It's just on the pedestal, but it's not what they like. It's not bad, though.
It seems awfully treehousey to me.
It is treehousey, but a little funkier than I would be used to. I gotta say, though, for a morning session, this is not a bad start, buddy.
For a morning session. Fucking Christ.
Bro, I'm gonna drink so much after this. Just want to put that out there.
Apologies to your entire family.
I don't care. I don't care. Oof. So I'm gonna say my rating. I'm pretty upset that I didn't give my Snow a 4.25 because this one is probably a 3.75 for me. It tastes pretty good. I'm not gonna say it was bad. They have a weird mouthfeel right now that I'm not too pleasant about.
Yeah, that aftertaste is a little funky.
It's just funky. I need to gargle with some some Bloody Marys right now.
What are you going to say there? You gargle with what?
Gargle some Bloody Mary so I can get this taste out of my mouth and continue
Gargle
drinking
some
with
placebo.
my day, Doug, because it's Sunday. I'm not saying a date, and I want to keep drinking today.
I think I said the date somewhere along the way. I'm pretty sure I said it's April 16th as we're recording this.
Oh, okay, good. Now it's there, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty straight for the rest of the day now. This is a good little buffer, something to start up the day, warm up the engine. Now I'm
imagine drinking.
ham.
Imagine drinking 4 double IPA or 4 IPAs as your warm up before you start going ham the rest of the day. Frankie, you have what they call a drinking problem.
I do not, though. It's not, because I only drink on the weekends now because you're not here.
Oh yeah, totally. Because we were hanging out on the weekdays when you were up here, so that's what was causing that.
I wasn't drinking that much up there.
You're a lying sack of shit. All right,
only when I had a lot of beer in my fridge.
I wasn't drinking that much, but only when I had a lot.
Here's what I'll say, right? I can't just have a bunch of beer just sitting in my fridge. That's a problem for me. I know the beer start going bad. I was like, that's a waste of money. Might as well have 1 or 2 during the week,
Every
Monday,
day.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever it is to replenish with some fresh beer.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Fair enough.
Definitely, totally.
Yeah, I don't think you're ready yet, Doug. You probably should do that.
I don't know. Would 3 and a half? Go 3.5.
There you go.
I didn't really like it that much, honestly. It was all right, but
it was not.
not my favorite.
I see that label.
I think
and
Treehouse
it's going to be a good beer.
Treehouse is spreading themselves a little thin, I think.
Yeah, I think. Here's what I'll say, and I'm sure there's a lot of people online that they're getting tired of their shit, but I think if you stay with some of those staple beers, man, and you just even left it at that, it'd be fucking amazing.
For sure. You got enough people complaining that they were better at Munson. Just focus on the beers that were better at Munson and make them better at the other 4 locations you have now.
And then ship them everywhere.
Totally. Especially to Florida and New Jersey.
And Florida, Jersey, specifically. If you want to wait for the West Coast and everything in between, Florida, Jersey, maybe New York, I'll be okay with that.
You know who ships to New Jersey and Florida? Other half.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Anheuser-Busch. Wait, other half?
I'm sure they do. Yeah, other half. Other half. Brooklyn Brewing, New Jersey. Or New York.
They do not ship down here. I have not seen any of their beers. Where?
I'm telling you. No.
Major markets?
No, I don't mean to distribute. I mean, if you and I want to be like, hey, let's get a 4-pack of this, and this. They ship to Florida and they ship to Jersey.
Oh, you can order.
You can order it. Yeah, you can order it. Yeah.
Oh, well, this is going to be an other half heavy fucking podcast now.
Well, there's other places that do the same, Frank. It's just other half popped into my head as I was thinking about it.
Okay, so we need to have conversations.
We'll have
the logistics of beer.
We will do that. All right. Now, so, you want to pick your favorite or what? You got something else you want to say? Well,
yeah, I think it's pretty simple. To me, I think the best beer was Snow. I think it was fresh. It was tasty. It was a little dank, a little strong. All the fruit notes that you want in a fucking beer, and it's the great way to start your fucking day.
Yeah, Snow, definitely for me too.
I think Snow it's an easy winner.
It's a shame we didn't finish with Snow.
It was a close second with All the Pain by Hackensack Brewing.
Yeah, I would say that. It's because it's funny. Even as old as Oh the Pain was, that version of Oh the Pain,
and
still pretty good.
Also, probably held up the best out of all the beers.
It definitely held up the best.
Yeah. So power to Mike Jones over at Hackensack.
Mike Jones, who? Mike Jones, who? Mike Jones. All right. Yeah. So there you go, Frank. That's it. That's our first. What do you want to call this? Virtual recording? I guess it's not virtual because we're actually recording.
Yes.
It's our first Riverside focus. Whatever the fuck. It's our. We're back on the horse. It's the our first New Jersey, Florida podcast.
Cheer. Until he moves down.
All right. Anyway, So that's it. Follow us everywhere on social media. Follow us. WGOB Network, like the glass says, at YouTube, WGOB Network, everywhere you get your favorite podcast. Here we go, Frank. I can feel the alcohol's kicking in because I'm starting to have trouble now. Everywhere on social media, we are at Booze Gorillas on Facebook and Twitter. We are far more active on Instagram, at Gorillas Booze on Instagram, at Doug GOB on Instagram, at
Plátano for Life
on Instagram. What else? Oh, follow the Hopped Up Network at Hopped Up Network on Instagram. HoppedUpNetwork.com is the home of, it's the one-stop shop for beer-based podcasts. What else? Is that it?
I think you caught it. We don't do shit on Twitter.
I mean, it's there, but yeah, I don't use it.
Other than logging beers.
Yeah, literally, that's it. And actually, I just realized I don't even think that goes to the Gorillas of Booze Twitter account. I think it goes to my personal Twitter account, which I use even less than that. Like when I check into beers and on taps and stuff, I think it goes to my personal account. So really, nothing happens on the Booze Gorillas Twitter account. Look for Frank's debut on TikTok.
Yeah.
At Platino Dances for Life. No, all right, that's it.
All right.
That's it. Any party was it? Party.
No.
Fucking
You know what?
Christ.
We're going from here. We're gonna go. And then I'm gonna go da da da, and then we get canceled.
It's not canceled. Well, DMX is dead, right? So it would be more about like his.
Jesus!
No,
Christ,
I'm not even saying. I'm just saying like he's gone. So I think it would be more about like if his family somehow stumbled onto the podcast. What are these fucking assholes? We gotta sue them.
It's a very small chance.
I think it would be. I think it'll be all right. Anyway, that's it. We're us. You're you. Gorillas and Booze, and we are out of here.